Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Wealthy Dentist Podcast. I'm your host, Ward Powell. And if you're a dentist looking to crack the code on how to grow your practice and dominate in this space, then stick around. You're in the right place. Every week, we're sitting down with some amazing dentists who are doing incredible things in their businesses. We're talking about everything from how they keep their teams loyal and dedicated to how they stay ahead of the game in this crazy, fast-changing industry. You'll hear about hacks like using virtual assistants to free up your time, strategies to make more sales with less effort, and even mind-blowing stories about patents and inventions that are changing the industry as we know it. And it's not just about growing your practice, it's also about finding out what works from a clinical perspective. Whether you're just starting or you're ready to scale to the next level, there's something here for you. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive in. Good afternoon. We have with us Dr. Herman Butler, who is currently in the dental space and has been working in the dental space for many, many years. We're going to have some interesting information to share with you, as we always do here at the Wealthy Dentist Podcast. I want you all to give a warm welcome to Dr. Herman Butler. Thank you for joining us today, Doc. I want to, first of all, as I do all of my guests, is ask you what got you involved with the dental space, what triggered that thought and pushed you towards that over the last several decades, at least I would think. And how are things going right now today? Are you still with this? I mean, I know you're still working in the dental industry. I just wanted to know to what capacity.
Yeah, absolutely. First, let me say thank you, Mr. Powell. I appreciate you and having me on your podcast. So I really do appreciate this opportunity to speak about myself and some of the things I have going on. What got me interested in dentistry? My best friend is a dentist, Dr. Christian Bennerman. He's an oral surgeon in Nashville, Tennessee. And when we were younger, we were younger and kids with no responsibility, but we would go out and play basketball a lot. But he was in dental school at the time when we initially met. And before we could go out and play basketball, he had to do some dental work assignments. And I would go to the dental school with him and got really interested in dentistry and what that looks like.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and he and I, the time has flown by, but he and I have been friends almost 30 years now, which is incredible to say that. My journey into dentistry is a non-traditional. And the reason I say it is because I entered dental school, I was 35 years old. I graduated 39. I turned 40 the same year I graduated. I went to Meharry Medical College in Nashville, Tennessee. It's a great college. It's a great school. It's got lush history, but that is the one school that I wanted to go to. And by the grace of God, I was able to get in and get out. So that's pretty much my introduction and journey to the dental industry. After I graduated dental school, I moved from Nashville to Dallas, Texas in 2012. And from there, I owned a couple of dental practices. And I sold them to a smaller DSO there in Texas as well, there in Dallas. And since I've exited my dental practices, I moved to Houston, Texas, and that's where I reside currently.
Oh, wow. Any family?
In Dallas, no. So most of my family is still back in Nashville, Tennessee, where I'm from. I have a young daughter here in Houston, Texas, but no immediate family here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's 30 and 40 years old graduating, man. I mean, who inspired you to have that kind of grit and determination? Anybody in particular?
I think it was a combination of just the desire to do it, and one being a military member of a veteran.
Okay.
For dental school, I was in the Army. I was a military police officer. I was a hand-to-hand combat instructor.
Hmm.
Uh, and that was prior to dental school. So just that ability to focus and, the stick-to-itiveness, the attention to detail that the military provide, that I think that's where my grit comes from. And then, my dad was in the military. He retired from the military after 21 years of service. So, and then just my parents. That's where I get my grit from. Again, my mom was, she's an amazing woman, just a homemaker, and yeah, I feel like that's where I got my grit and my stick to itiveness
Oh,
from.
that's awesome. So you're originally from Nashville now, or
That's
okay?
correct. Yes.
Ah, man, did you know any of the Jacksons? You know,
Jackson.
Gary Jackson, Michael Jackson. Not the Michael Jackson that we know,
Right.
but
No, not that I'm aware of, but I mean, Nashville is, it's so big that I'm sure somehow, some way,
yeah,
they're
everybody knew everybody in Nashville. That was my summer vacation in Nashville.
okay.
But I don't
Yeah.
want to get on a tangent, man. This is great because I just remember those days. They were wonderful. Nashville was a nice place to grow up as a child.
I don't know if you've been there recently, but you would not recognize it from the last time you were there. There's so much growth in Nashville. There's a lot of money being spent there to kind of increase the city.
Yeah.
Uh, it's incredible. It's a lot of growth.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been there. Maybe, let's see, about maybe, I just guess 5 years, maybe.
Oh yeah, it's completely different from the
Yeah.
last. Yeah.
Okay. That's great. That's great. So how many years did you actually work with your dental practices? How many years did that take?
Yeah. So the first one was purchased in 2014, and then I sold them all in 2023. So about 9 years, a little under a decade.
Okay.
But I've been practicing, like I said, since 2011. So I've got, oh goodness, 14 years of experience now, which is it's
Mm.
incredible to say that. I mean, I remember like yesterday graduating from dental school and how excited I was and
Yeah.
how the world just opened up and I was ready for every opportunity that was out there. So
That's awesome. It seems like you're doing such a wonderful job taking advantages of your opportunity. And I just kind of like been trying to prolong it as much as I possibly can. But I'm so geek. I want to let people know what you're doing right now is just phenomenal.
thank you. Thank you.
Especially in the space and the way in which you're doing it. Can you talk to us about your clear laying business?
Absolutely. So I am the founder, current CEO of a company called Smile Nation. And Smile Nation is a direct to consumer clear aligner brand. And what that means is that a patient from anywhere in the United States, we can get them their impressions. We can take their impression of their teeth, and from those impressions, we can make their clear aligners. And from there, we mail those aligners directly to your doorstep.
Oh.
Now, we're a little different than any other company out there because we're owned by dentists and not by businessmen. Why is
Mm.
that important? Because we take our professional license very serious, and we want the best for our patients long term. We want to make sure that their teeth are healthy enough to go through the rigors of moving them to get a better smile. We want to be there for our patients long term, and we just want our patients to have a wonderful experience with our product. Um, Another differentiator that we have, we can get our products to our patients again delivered at their doorsteps in half at the time that any other competitor does. So from the time that you send us an impression, we create a treatment plan. That treatment plan is reviewed and approved by a doctor in the state where the patient lives.
Oh.
From that moment, we can get your aligners directly to your doorstep in under 1 month, which is unheard of in our industry. And we do it at a very affordable price. Um, we do it for $1,999. Again, which is very affordable. So we're really excited about this opportunity now. We've got a big marketing camp push, big marketing push that we're doing now. We also have some business to business partnerships currently. One of the major ones that I like to discuss with you, if you don't mind, Mr. Powell, is the one that we have with ExxonMobil here in Houston. We're
Awesome.
provide their employees and their employees' families with clear aligners, again, directly to their home at an affordable price. And because we are credentialed with the dental insurance that the ExxonMobil employees have, they can get even additional savings for that.
Now, is
Um,
it just in Texas that you have ExxonMobil contract, or you signing this contract with ExxonMobil, or is that across the nation?
It's across the nation. Any employee with ExxonMobil, whether they're here in Houston, whether they're in New York, whatever their employees live, they are able to get the clear aligner therapy directly, again, delivered directly to their homes.
That is phenomenal. That is phenomenal. So now you mentioned how it's important that if a person is living, say, somewhere in, you mentioned it, New York, Chicago, anywhere, that they'll be able to, before the patient actually receives and use the clear liners, that it will be tested by a physician within that state.
Yes and no. So what we have is that, again, we would, regardless of, say, for example, you mentioned Chicago.
Mhm.
If a patient in Chicago wanted to get clear aligners for Smile Nation, what we would do is one of two things. We would send you to your local dentist and we can get the digital scans from them,
Okay.
or we would send you at-home impression kit where you can take the impressions of your at home. That comes with written and video instructions on how to do that. You send those impressions back to us. We create a digital scan, and from that digital scan, a treatment plan is created. A doctor in the state who is licensed in the state of Illinois would then review that
Yeah.
and would approve it. And then once the approval is done, like I said, the patient receives their aligners directly to their doorstep in under a month.
Okay, and that's where I was going with that. I didn't know exactly how that um, I guess played
Yep.
out, but you pretty much cleared it up. Thank you for that.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's see now when like when you're sharing this information with people that may be interested in your business, what are those conversations like?
Yeah. So let me start by sharing this to you. So one of our biggest initiatives that we have now is a program that we call um, the Million Smile Movement. And what that is that we're looking to change and transform the smiles of 1 million people. And what we're also doing with that program is for everyone that purchases our aligners, our clear aligners, we're gifting someone for that, a set of aligners, meaning that someone will receive aligners for free. So if we're reaching 1 million people and we're gifting 1 million people, that's 2 million lives that are impacted by our product. So that's what we're looking to do now. As far as the investors, we would love to partner with that corporations or individuals that are looking to provide those type of impact on the world. So
Yes,
yes,
yes. A two for one deal. Can't beat that.
it is a two for one deal. So, like I said, if we have a family that, again, for example, our partnership with ExxonMobil, if a family wanted to get, a family of four wanted to get our clear liners, they pay for two and we can gift the two other ones to the family. So that's four people right there that are impacting their lives. And you'll be surprised at how impactful it is for someone to get a greater smile. I've got a patient that's been in the product now for about 4 months, and he's an older gentleman, and he's got a pretty big gap between his front teeth. He's always wanted to get it closed. He talks about, as he was a kid, kids would talk about him and compare him to, Gap fashion commercial. They would talk about it. And we close his teeth, and his teeth look amazing. And that gentleman is on our website, not on our website, excuse me. He's on our social media posts. But that's the impact that we're looking to create with this company. We're looking to, just provide 1 million people with impactful smiles that transfer, that transforms their lives, transform their smiles, and that really pays it forward to future generations. So that's the kind of impact that we're looking to, to create with this company.
Yes. So if you don't mind, I just want to excuse me, I want to backtrack just a little bit and ask this question for those that are not aware what clear aligners do. What are they? Can you explain that a little bit?
Absolutely. Clear aligners are basically small plastic trays that are used to gently, safely move your teeth from point A to point B, and point being a more perfect, more beautiful, more straighter smile. There's a big player, and I won't mention their name, but they've kind of cornered the market, and they do amazing product. They have amazing results, but they're not the only player out there. There are other companies such as Smile Nation that can again safely and effectively get your teeth to a more perfect, beautiful, straighter smile.
Okay. And it doesn't have anything, it doesn't have anything to do with whitening the teeth, but everything to do with what we used to call, and some of us still do, wearing braces, right? So it's a
Yeah,
substitute for that?
yeah. So part of their terminology in the marketplace are invisible braces. So yes, it doesn't really whiten your teeth; it just straightens your teeth. Now, at Smile Nation, we offer teeth whitening products on our website as well. So you can get both a straighter smile and a wider smile from the products that we offer on our website and through our mobile app.
Has there been any pushback on this particular product? And as you can, you created this. So talk to us a little bit about how all of this came to fruition. I mean, how would it start from the desk top at your office to actually getting to the marketplace?
Yeah, so it's funny. I'm again because of the military background, because of some of the the confidence that I've been instilled in with some of the military training that I have, some of the martial arts training I have. I've always thought, why not? And as an African American man, why not someone who looks like me who owns a company like this?
That's right.
Um, so that's I guess that's I don't know if that's pushback, but that's kind of motivating. I would say that's been a motivating factor for me in starting this business. Also, again, there's I don't know of a lot of companies like this that have an impact on more than just their bottom line. Of course, we're a for-profit business. Make no mistake about it. We will monitor our bottom line, but the impact that we can have on so many lives so quickly, that's more rewarding than the bottom line. The money is going to come and go, but what does that look like for someone again who's always wanted to have braces and couldn't afford it for whatever reason, whether it been single mothers or single fathers, or it just whatever it looks like. So this again, we provide our company is really really impactful. Another program that I would like to share with you, Mr. Powell, is we have a program that's called Operation Smile. Operation Smile is what we want to do once a month is provide either active member of the military or veteran. We want to give them their aligners as well. So we really are about the community, whether it's underserved community, the veterans and active duty military. We are really purpose driven on providing impact, not just for our shareholders or we want to really transform the lives that people are using our products.
Yeah, I
So
can totally
we're
understand.
we're super excited, and 2025 is going to be an incredible year. We're ready to grow this thing and create as many impactful lives as we possibly can reach. So
That is incredible, man. This is a wonderful, wonderful story.
thank
So
you.
when you began putting this all together, um, I mean, what were your thoughts initially when you says, okay, I you want to create a product. I mean, like, but did you know what the product was? And when you found out what the product was, what did you have to go to create it? Did you create it in your back room in your office, or did you have to go to someone else to actually put it together and then, do a couple, testers or whatever you call them, to say, okay, this thing may work.
Yes. So great question. One of the things I knew is that I'm David going up a Goliath of a man.
Exactly.
So
I was
I,
thinking the same thing a couple
yeah,
seconds.
yes. That being said, I know I don't have the budget and to do the research and development of that company. So I had to be very strategic about the money that I was spending on this thing. So um, it's been a lot of trial and error, between business plans and putting together a mobile app, website design. It's been a lot of trial and error, but Mr. Pilot, it's truly a labor of love. It's because I know what this product could do for as many lives as
Yeah,
it
yeah.
could. And I always say that it hasn't been easy. It's been times when I was like, do I really want to keep moving forward with this thing? And every time that I ask myself that question, I really think there's no way that I could not move forward
That's
because again of the impact that we are looking to provide with the lives that we're transforming just through their smiles. I mean, you it's such an incredible feeling knowing that I've got a freshman in high school who's here in Houston that is a football player. He doesn't like his smile and he's really, really shy, but he's a great kid. He's a great athlete. And you can now see how much more confident that he is in his talking and his schoolwork and his athletic endeavors being a football player just because his smile has changed. That's that is really impactful. And that's just one story of the customers or the patients that we have in this product. It's really impactful. So when you ask me, you know, how did I come about this? I think I've been given an incredible opportunity. I've been blessed to be able to provide this service for people, and I have to see this through. And whatever that looks like to see this through has to be done. So I always say, and I kid with some friends of mine, they're like, "I'm built for this." But it's really just a labor of love, and I'm blessed to be able to provide this opportunity for patients, not just here in Texas, not here in Houston, but nationwide. It was a great thing owning my dental practice in Dallas, but having this company, it allows me to expand my reach, and it's really touched my soul in so many different ways. And like I said, it's an opportunity that I'll never know how many lives that I'm impacting. But it's good to know that I'm impacting lives.
Well, there's this one saying that I heard reading this one book, The Epic of Chicago and the Making of America. There's this one guy that owned the stock market. I think his name was Amaral. Something like that. It started with an A, but his quote was like, he's going to feed the world. So you're moving from a few communities in Texas to across the nation. Yeah, you will be affecting quite a few people as a consequence of that. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, it's incredible to know that. And again, it's incredible to know that it's me, someone from Nashville, Tennessee, someone that probably shouldn't even have gotten into dental school. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have maybe got in. There are more qualified applicants that got in, but again, by the grace of God, I was able to get in, and by the grace of God, I was able to get out. And then, like I said, just to be able to know that I have a product that has a nationwide reach is really, really
International.
let's just focus on the United States first. I like the way you're thinking. I love the proactiveness in that. But let me get this situated first, and we'll move internationally. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll absolutely get there.
What do you think, man?
But it's
Hey, that's just the way I see it.
well, you're right about that. And one of the things that we're looking to do is, we could take this to Canada. We can take this to Mexico.
Right.
We have the ability. to, to make sure that we're compliant and have all the regulatory situations under control so we can move into those areas that can, beyond the United States. So again, the fact that I have started something that is far reaching is
Yes.
it's mind blowing.
Yeah. Congratulations on that, man.
Thank you. It's so exciting. It's really really exciting. I'm thankful for for you giving me the platform to speak about this.
Yeah.
And I would love for you and your listeners to go to Smile Nation, and that's Smile with a Y,
Yeah. Oh, okay. Got it.
Smile with a Y, nation.com. And when you see on the website, there's a reason that I use Y versus I in Smile.
Mm.
Um, and there's again, it's all about our customers, our patients, how we interact with them, how we love on them, how we want to provide them with the best results at affordable price and have an impact on, not just one person, but for everyone, there's someone else that we can touch. So thank you again, Ms. Fowle. Appreciate your time.
Oh, yeah. No problem. No problem. I appreciate you giving us your time to talk about this. This is so encouraging, so ambiguous. Do you have are you pressed for time? Did you want to
Oh, let's keep going. I'm available.
because I want to ask a couple other questions if that's
Please.
okay. So, what would you say was your major challenge in either this particular area, this particular project, or as a dentist? What would you say was your greatest challenge? What can we pull from that, and how can we teach people?
Absolutely. The greatest challenge is how do I get my message out to the masses? Um, how can I reach as many people as a million people? How do I get this message out? How do I get the brand awareness out there? What does that look like? And how can I do it at an affordable price that that my company can afford and allows as many people as we possibly can to hear this story and to be inspired by it and want to be a part of. That's a challenge with any business, but it's a challenge in my business for me, particularly just because I know what this can provide. I know the impact that this product can have on lives. So again, that I think that's going to be that's one of the major I wouldn't say pitfalls, it's just challenges. And over time, as we're getting our brand out there, as more people know about Smile Nation and the impact that we really want to provide with this product, I think it's going to be easier because it's going to make sense to a lot of people. And we're hoping that that transfers into referrals, transfer into more dentists wanting to provide Smile Nation clear aligners to their patients. More corporation want to have those B2B um, partnerships with us, and it provides, again, the general public on how easy it is to take at-home impression, how easy and convenient it is to receive everything from door to door. I think it's just a matter of time before we get the message out there. So I think that's the challenge. Because I want to get those words out there sooner than later. I really want to impact as many lives as I can as quickly as I possibly can.
So when you talk about the impression, I mean, like I've had impressions done, and I'm thinking about the material that they use to do that. Can you talk about that for a second? What kind of stuff are you actually using to take the impression?
Yeah, it's called PVS and polyvinyl siloxane. It's a two-part mixture. It has a base and catalyst. You mix them up until it's a blue material, white material. You mix them together until it's all blue. Put them in the aligners, pop them in your teeth, let it sit there for 2 minutes, pop it out, do the bottom, and then that's it. It's really quick. It's really easy. There's not a lot of the population that may have allergies to it. In fact, I haven't seen one person that I've known to have an allergy or allergic reaction to the material, so it's safe, it's quick, it's easy. And then if you mess up on it, we give you a second. So you'll receive two align, two impression kits for the top teeth and two impression kits for the bottom teeth.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, it's really quick, it's easy. And we actually send you a return label. So it doesn't cost you anything to return it back
All
to
you
us.
got to do is do the impression, drop in the at
Drop
the
it in the mail. And typically we'll receive it within, 3 to 5 business days.
uh,
We receive it, we create a digital scan of that, and then in about another 3 to 4 days, we create a treatment plan. And from that treatment plan, two things happens. Your doctor that's in your state, he's going to look at it and he's going to approve it. And the patient gets to see what that looks like. Through our mobile app, the patient gets to see how many aligners they're going to need for the top teeth, how many aligners they're going to need for the bottom teeth. There's a model, a digital model that shows you the teeth movement of your teeth. So you'll be, as a patient, you'll be aware of the treatment that you've received through the mobile app. You'll know how many aligners you've received. You'll know when, and we'll send that to the mobile app. Once your aligners are produced and they're shipped to you, the patient will receive through the mobile app tracking information. So they'll know when to expect their aligners. Again, on the mobile app. All those videos are there for them. Also through the mobile app, there are progression videos and pictures that we can take. So the patient gets to see and monitor their own case. So again, we wanted to provide this service. So one, the patient understands the process of it. They're a part of the process. And we want them to know that we're along with them throughout every step of the process.
that's excellent. That's excellent. So if a client wanted to say, I want to forego the the stuff that you put in your mouth. I forget what you call it.
Yep,
But
the
anyway,
impression material,
what do you call that material? The impression material.
the impression kit, impression material, yes.
Okay. Is there a workaround there? Could they go to some place and get it scanned and send that information to you? How does that work?
Absolutely. So they can go to their local dentist, and if the dentist has a digital scanner, the dentist can take the digital scanner of their teeth. They can also take the photographs of their teeth, upload that information. So the dentist then emails their scans and their photographs to us, and we can one or two ways. We can still allow their dentist to monitor their treatment, which means that the aligners will be sent to the dentist, or they can be sent to their home. It's completely up to the dentist. It's completely up to the patient. But yeah, we do have those relationships with a few dentists here in the United States as well. We want to expand on that partnership with local dentists. So local dentists out there, be on the lookout for those that information coming to your office on how we can partner. But we do have some partnership currently in the marketplace.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, well, I would assume that you're going to need a quite a bit of a sales force as well to get across the country to just to do that part. There's so
Yeah,
many pieces to this. There's so many pieces. So,
there,
because this digital scanning thing, it's not going to stop. It's not going to slow down.
yes, and typically most dental offices has a digital scanner for not just clear aligners, but for crowns, bridges,
Mhm.
partial dentures,
Yeah.
complete dentures. Yeah, they a lot of dental offices have those scanners available, and we want to utilize those resources that those dentists have. So yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we do need a sales force. Yeah, so that will be coming in down the pipeline as well.
Yeah, so that in and of itself would expedite the process of getting you by having a scanner, meaning by
Yeah,
having a scanner scanned, they can then send it. You said they could email the stuff right to you, and I mean, and not go through the U.S. Postal Service.
absolutely, which means so if we can get an email of your scans, that means we can submit your treatment plan sooner. That means your doctor can approve your case sooner, and that means the patient receives their clear aligner sooner. So again, we do have an agreement with our manufacturer that allows us to get our aligners in our patients' hands in less than a month. But there's a really strong possibility we can do it in less than 3 weeks. How incredible would that be?
That's
Like
awesome.
you,
That
you
would,
waited your whole entire life to get this product, and you can get it within 2 to 3 weeks. How exciting would that be?
yeah. And how long do they have to, would they have to, a patient would have to keep these clear liners in their mouths or uh,
Yes,
what's the gestation process with that?
absolutely. So we recommend that the patients wear their liners for 20 to 22 hours a day. Take it out to eat, take it out to drink anything other than water, pop them back in. And the reason we want that is because the more you wear them, the better results you get, the faster your results be. Now, a typical patient can go from point A to point B to, again, a more perfect, beautiful, straighter smile within 4 to 6 months. So you're not wearing them long. And then also at our price points, we are giving the patients the first set of retainers free. So once you've gone from point A to point B, and that's 6 or however long it takes you to get to your final results, we give you your first set of retainers free. So that means that after you get the shape that you desire, you put your retainers in and you wear those, and we don't charge you for that. Other companies charge you for the retainers. So for that low price, we're giving you again the ability to get your aligners at a faster time. We're getting you the ability to retain that results, and we're giving you that product at a really really attractive price point.
Hmm. Yeah, well, that brings another question because I had my teeth done
Mhm.
the old-fashioned way, if you
Yeah.
will.
Yep.
And every now and then they had to tighten them.
Yes.
So I'm wondering what happens when or if there's a problem with the clear liners getting loose. Do you have to tighten? Do you have to change? Do you have to do another um, impression or scan or what happens there? Is that kind of a situation that you all been
Yes. So we have what's called a Smile for Life guarantee. Our Smile for Life guarantee allows us, if you purchase your aligners through us, you're covered for the rest of your life. So, say for example, you get your aligners and you go from point A to point B, 6 months. What happens a year from now, and you lose your retainers, your teeth started reverting back to the way they were prior to that. You call our company, we send you an impression kit. You take the impression kit or the digital scan, however you decide to get the information back to us. We send you more aligners free
can't beat that for the
for
rest of your life?
the rest of your life.
Dang, that is incredible.
Rest of your
That
life.
is absolutely incredible. Wow.
So, again, we feel as though we're different than any other player in this market. And again, the fact that we want to impact the lives, we want to make it attractive for the patients to, again, one, sign up for our product, and two, they're comfortable enough referring our product to again that one other person. So it's like one plus, they're plus one. So again, we want to make it very attractive for not only the patients that are paying, but to refer someone. And again, we want to create a situation where, again, we're very intentional about the impact that we're spreading nationwide and future internationally.
That's
So
awesome. That's
that's
awesome. So what do we go to contact you to discuss or anyone in your company that handles intake?
Mhm.
How do they get in touch with you? And um, tell us about the next steps if they wanted to get their teeth aligned with Smile Nation.
Absolutely. So you go to Smile Nation. Again, it's Smile Nation with the Y.com. SmileNation.com, and it gives you the first step you would do is purchase the at-home impression kit. Excuse me, purchase the at-home impression kit. You'll receive it within a week directly to your doorstep. Again, it comes with written instruction, and there's also a video on how to take the impressions. And then you send that back with the enclosed return label, and that gets the process started. Now, understand everybody is not going to be a perfect candidate for this procedure. If
Oh, that's
you,
a good point. Yeah.
yes, so we're looking at patients that need mild to moderate movement of their teeth. If there are teeth that are impacted, if there are broken teeth, if there are things dental related that need to be addressed first, please do that. And we'll let you know what that looks like based on the results of the photos that you send to us and the impression that you provide us. And then after you provided us the impression, we create a digital scan, a treatment plan is created. And then if the treatment plan is approved, great. We'll send you information, say, hey, you're a great candidate. All you need to do is move forward with purchasing the treatment. Send a link to your email address or the mobile app or even a text message. You make the payment, and again, in less than a month, you can have your aligners delivered directly to your doorstep. And
Wow.
again, once you get into your doorsteps, we're not going to just just give it to you and
Right.
you're on your own.
Right.
There's support, there's videos, and there's ways that we're going to support you throughout this process. You have the ability to talk to the doctor that's prescribing your treatment through a HIPAA compliant um, uh, text message, HIPAA compliant email, and HIPAA compliant telecommunication like Zoom or Teams meeting. All that's HIPAA compliant, so your privacy is protected. Um, yeah, so again, we want to make sure that you're supported as a patient from start to finish throughout this process of getting your teeth straightened and more perfect.
And these videos that you're talking about, they can access them through the website. There's a link of some sort that they can,
Yes,
and they can kind of pull up whatever the requirements are on their end. And from what it sounds like, they don't even pay anything to initially get things started. Looks like the payment comes in after you all qualify them. Am I correct with
that's
that?
correct. So they have to pay for the impression kit, which is $39.99. Uh,
Okay.
that's the first payment. And then after that, and we get the impressions back, they don't have to pay again until, again, like you said, after we have approved them um, to to receive the treatment.
Okay.
Because again, everybody is not going to be able to. There's a questionnaire that you're going to have to fill through the mobile app, and based on some of the questions, um, it will qualify you to either receive it or not receive it. And then if you're not able to receive it, you'll immediately know that, so you won't have to pay for anything other than the $39.99, and that's refundable.
Wow.
Yeah,
So I guess this is kind of my final question. I wanted to know, like, you guys, I mean, you're looking to expand. Are you looking for dollars? Or is there something that the people that's listening to you may be excited about, and maybe investing in your organization? What would they, who would they talk to about that if that's something that you guys have available?
absolutely. So we are soon to be bringing in a CEO. Our CEO has been in the venture capitalist space for a number of years. So if there's an investor that may be interested in providing in our CEO, giving you more information about the company, you can reach out to the CEO. But what they can do is reach out to our customer centric team at ccteam at smilenation.com. And then we'll pass that information on to our CEO.
So that's Charlie Teen.
Yes, C Charlie Charlie TEAM CC team at smilenation.com.
Great, great, great.
Or
Oh,
you can reach out to me.
yes.
And my email address is Herman, HERMAN at smilenation.com. And again, that's smile with a Y and not an I.
Wow. Not too many times, not too often that you're going to get the actual CEO's direct information. But there you have it. This is definitely something that's going to come and just ignite the world and with enthusiasm and with a smile to include with it. I know this is something big. I really appreciate you taking the time out to talk to the audience about Doc, and man, much praise and congrats to you, Dr. Herman Butler, for bringing this to the market. I mean, you had to think of it, and here it is.
Thank you. I appreciate your time, Mr. Powell. So again, we're just super thankful and grateful for this opportunity. We're super excited about the impact that this product and our services can provide. We're super excited about the growth potential that we know that's in this marketplace. Again, because there's an opening, there's a hole in the marketplace, and it needs to be filled. We are looking to fill the marketplace with our product, with our impact, and again, touch as many lives as we possibly can. I'm thankful that I'm the vehicle to make that happen. It's an incredible responsibility, one that I don't take lightly, one that I'm not shying away from, but one that I'm super grateful for. So thank you again for your time, Mr. Powell.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're very passionate about it, and we all know that. And hey, we're looking to see a whole lot of bright smiles out there because of Smile Nation. Thank you, man, for coming,
Absolutely.
joining us today.
Thank you, sir.